videos and all that shit. But, no, I mean,
started at a very
no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Just keep going. Just go through
No,
it.
I don't want it to be on this.
Listen.
No, because
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say,
listener.
and I'll try to keep it as vague as possible. Don't walk through the same valleys and encounter the same shadows. That's what I'll say. Right? Because knowingly walking into them, you're asking for misery.
True.
You're begging for it.
True.
Because you know what happened last time.
Word.
That valley was not happy last time. All that existed there was shadows of death. Don't go back into that valley, brother.
Word.
Right.
And recognize the valley before you get into
I'm
it.
bearing gifts.
Dilly, for real?
Yeah, here's some Trinidad shit.
Ooh.
That was fire.
This caramel?
Yes.
And here's a.
Milk chocolate coated
That's basically
caramel.
a better Twinkie.
Oh, man. You want this one?
I already had one. I literally just had one.
Oh, fuck, and I know you're dying, and
Yeah.
you can't have two.
I literally just had one, yeah.
All right.
It won't kill you.
I know they won't. Oh, these ping pongs look good.
That's exactly what I said. Exactly what I said. Literally exactly what I said.
The way that the package
They're candy-coated roasted peanuts, man. What do you want?
I was like, yo, word, ping pongs?
Yeah.
You guys
Ping
ever seen
pongs,
ping
bro.
pongs? Ping pongs look fresh. I ain't
Yeah.
gonna hold you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Ping pong stock.
But yeah, brother. I
you
mean,
can't walk through the same valley.
don't do that. You can't.
Looking for different, you know.
It's not gonna be a different result.
Looking for more sunlight.
Yeah, it's not gonna be there. It's not gonna be there. The sun don't exist there. That's why it's called the Valley of the Shadows of Death. It's not the Valley of Sunshine and Angels. Like,
If it was, I'd still be there.
exactly.
Oh fuck! I hate that you're so right. I hate that you're so right.
I mean, but you're right because you said it.
I said it.
You said it to open the conversation. But this motherfucker was still playing beats. He tried to keep this off cam. That's why we're being very vague.
I know.
Okay.
You came in here and just started clapping and shit. Like,
Well,
I
it
didn't
is what
get
it is.
I'm
this
setting
is
you
the
guys
clap
up
we're
for
going
failure
from.
now.
That's the clap we start, bro.
Who cares?
Not really. Not that.
How you been though, bro? How's your outside of that? How's your
It's been a crazy week. I'm not
Yeah?
gonna lie. I've been watching this show and I'm kind of mad at him. I literally was. Don't hope the police ain't listening.
What
I was-
show?
It's on Netflix and it's fucking. Don't laugh at me, right?
Okay.
It's called Love Is Blind. On
Is that
Netflix.
about blind people in love?
No.
that
is?
No.
Because they made a show called Love on the Spectrum, and it was quite literally about like autistic people and people with Down syndrome finding love.
No. So that's no. So I find it funnier to see people who think that they are perfectly fine.
You hear that too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not forbidden here, I don't think.
No, I've been listening for a minute. I'm like,
Oh, damn.
I don't know. Whatever.
But like I was saying,
Yes.
right? So the
We all
show-
have tinnitus.
Yeah, it's called. It's called Love Is Blind, and pretty much the whole perspective of the show is to like prove if love is truly like blind, like.
Oh, I know this one. Yes, go ahead. Yes.
Where they're like talking through a wall and shit.
Yes,
right?
I know this one.
So-
Yes.
So this show is fucking hilarious because like they say that it does work, but it's
No,
like,
it doesn't.
It's like 1 out of like 50.
Guess who never gets picked? Take a guess, Ronnie. Please, take a wild guess. Who never gets picked on this show? No. Because the whole idea, right, is you fall in love from across the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you see each other and actually decide, like, okay, is this really going to happen? Guess who never says, okay, we're going to make this happen? No one ever picks the fat girl. Ever. Like, literally ever.
This season it's going down, I think.
They're forcing it. Because trust me,
when I tell you
there's
this guy,
no way.
Nah, look, the guy Brennan.
That's a
he's super-
horrible segment for
Yo,
a show.
Look, I won't. I mean, she called herself that she's a big woman. She says she's proud of it. So I won't.
Okay.
I won't feel
Shouldn't
shame
be.
in calling her fat.
I don't feel ashamed to call her fat either. That yeah, if she finds pride in it, I think it's a sin to be prideful and being unhealthy. But whatever.
gluttony and pride.
Literally 2 of the 7 sins. But all right, keep going.
Yeah, it's literally how I got so fat in high school by gluttony. I was eating for fun. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm not too much of a foodie now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to go and try that new sushi avocado bread or whatever. whatever the fuck. they
Sushi
got.
avocado bread. All right,
though.
what the fuck? All right, back to Love Is Blind, please, please. I can't do sushi avocado bread too much. I'll fucking lose my mind. I'll lose my fucking marbles, dude. Please go back to Love Is Blind.
Right. So pretty much, I think they fucked up. Whoever edited it, like, you feel me? They showed on like episode 2, like a very long, like far in the future, like episode of like the reaction.
Like in the early like intro thing.
Not the but like in the early intro of the
Of the second episode.
It was like the coming up, like what's to come.
Yeah, I
like,
hate those.
And then they
I hate those.
right after the the episode, and they're like showing what's gonna happen next. Pretty much like they showed one that's way too predictable because we already like it's somebody's family member wilding out being like he don't bring us all up here and waste our times like, and he's like Spanish country as hell because it's in Dallas this year, right? You feel me? So
Oh no.
so that shit happens and like
DFW.
I'm mad as fuck because literally I'm watching the last episode that they have. They're dropping more episodes tomorrow. I guess that's when I'll actually get to see that drama. But like they're right.
You have to talk about the new drama next week.
Oh,
I need to hear more.
100%, 100%, because that's just gonna
You
be
are a
wild.
Love Is Blind correspondent.
I got you. I literally been watching since season 1. Shout out to Lauren and Cameron, or Cam and Cam. Is that what they called? I don't know. But
Be like, hey,
You'd be the one
I
to
love
know.
you. I don't know what you look like.
That's exactly what it is, though. That's the entire show, Ronnie.
literally, they propose on a knee. Not just like say I want to be your boyfriend. Like they propose on a knee,
On the other side of the wall.
dressed up from the other side of the wall, and then after she says yes, is when they actually walk out and see each other, and they be like, oh, damn.
But
you're
only
so
if
pretty.
they're both hot do they actually like kiss each other.
No, from my watching, there's been a few couples that haven't, but most of them kiss each other on that first sight. I was surprised at how fast everybody was fucking this season. Like literally first night together, and everybody's coming back to the meeting like, oh yeah, I bust down that shit crazy like 2-3 times. I was like, yo, y'all niggas immature, yo, yeah.
What are we
That's
doing?
That's
This
funny
is
as
your
fuck.
wife. This your wife to be, but like I'm down to hear about it. Like,
No, it's not though, because that's the other thing, right? Is it's like, did you ever watch the show Baggage?
yeah.
It's like none of those are real people. Those are all actors and actresses trying to get shit on their resume. And it's
that's the thing. Some of them are actually really not, like this nigga's a VP like of a aeronautical like space company. Like you feel me? Like this nigga's
That sounded really expert.
This nigga's not
Aeronautical space companies?
National Aeronautics Administration.
Yeah, something like that. But he's
NASA.
like he's a aero something engineer or some shit. But he's like the VP of the company, and he goes there every day type shit. Like he's not acting. Like you feel me? Like he's a bad actor. Like you feel me? Like they wouldn't have picked him if it was for act. Like that's the thing about this show that I kind of like, because it's not like The Bachelor. You feel me? Or something like that, or even like that Blueface thing where there's a whole bunch of girls.
Blueface thing.
He had something on Zeus where a whole bunch of girls were in.
Oh,
his
he like
house.
redid Flavor of Love?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's how he met Krishan Rock. That's how they met. Like that, or I think that's how they like finally linked
No
up.
way.
I'm 100%. Yeah, that's
He's right.
He Flavor of Loved her?
yeah. And everybody's surprised at how they be acting. I'd be like, it started as entertainment. It's gonna end that
No
way too
way.
if they ever
Wow,
decide to
I
not,
didn't
like,
know that.
Yeah, man.
Well, you
It's
I
like
don't pay attention that much.
It's like Stevie J and Jocelyn back in the day on Love and Hip Hop.
That what I remember because I dated a black girl. That what I remember.
Yo.
I know all about that one.
I mean, she really was in the studio like, do you even really love me, Stevie? I was
Yes,
like, yo.
yes,
I was like, yo.
yes.
That shit
She was
had
wildin'.
me crying, bro. And
Yeah.
this nigga Stevie is whole married to another lady. Like, you feel me?
That the whole
and,
while.
And he over here trying to really polygamize his situation. Like, no, like, I love both of y'all. And they like,
There's no way.
Yo, they fell for that shit for a long time.
They
too.
did. It wasn't like
they-
2 seasons, 3 seasons or something like that.
I don't know.
It was a
like,
while.
I wasn't into the seasons like that, but like I always walked in on my sister's like drama sessions right when all the drama was like all the
See,
most
like,
important drama.
I
like,
started rewatching it all when Joe Budden got back on because I thought it was the funniest thing ever. That this dude who clearly had no business in reality TV, just like his personality and the personality needed for reality TV just don't work. He's too brash to be that. What would you say? Produced. And it was very funny to me to watch him squirm on TV because I listened to his podcast. It was very funny. So it was like to then go from who he was in the podcast to then him and like just squirming in Givenchy at a club was so funny. And
he
then
did not want to fucking be there. He did
Oh, he did not want to. Sin wanted to be there.
He had no desire.
He was like, I don't want to do this again. You can see it written all over his face. And then there was a scene where they're like arguing on Broadway, like out in traffic. And like she's in a white dress and he's in the all white. They're like, and she's just like Spanish hands in the middle of traffic. Like, and Joe is just like purely defeated. He's just like,
I'm Joe Budden.
I'm going home.
I'm Joe Budden, and my wife's yelling at me not only on TV but on Broadway. Like,
It was so funny, bro.
some of the most important niggas drive down this bitch.
It was just so funny to watch, like somebody like me who just has no business being in reality TV just squirm, like just fucking itch from the inside, like. It was so funny to me.
The only way I could be on reality TV is if they literally had nothing scripted and they really like followed my life around. So documentary style.
Yes,
like,
yes. If it was a documentary, I could do it. But I can't do reality TV. That's why there's a distinction.
Like you can't be following me around and be like, yo, we need you to go in this coffee shop and like we already told this lady.
I'm not about to B-rad me. I'm not
like,
doing that. I'm not going to the liquor store with the pistol. Like we're not doing this shit. I'm not. Tay Diggs is never gonna convince me of that. Like,
what up, B-rad?
Yeah, like it's not happening. I'm not doing it.
Yo, what that nigga? What did B-Rad say when he went to the fucking when he went to the open mic? He said some,
I forget the rap.
Before the what's up,
I forget.
Nigga.
Yeah, I forget the rap.
He said some real funny shit.
I forget the rap. I remember the one I remember is when they're in the gunfight and he's standing on top of the fucking Buick and he just hold the dude King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
Yo, that shit had me crying
bro.
as a kid, yo. Like, I saw that shit for the first time, and I swore I looked
I
around.
got Gamecast.
I looked around. And looked to see if
It's
my parents-
GameCube, a Dreamcast. It's not game. Motherfucker, I said I got Gamecast. License plate D Shiznit.
Nah, his foreign gangbangers, though. I fucked
Yo,
with them heavy.
Cal Penn came through with a musket, son.
Yo,
And then he had a Latin girl with fucking like medieval armor and a whale harpoon. Like it was nuts,
on some
dude.
dumb shit.
It was nuts. Nick Swartzen came through with a rocket launcher. It was insane.
Word. Didn't even mean to shoot that
Or no,
bitch
I'm sorry.
up.
No, Nick Swartzen had the musket, and Cal Penn
yeah.
came with the rocket launcher because he's brown. That was the joke. That was the joke that Jamie Kennedy made in 2004.
Yo, yeah.
It's a great movie.
Great movie. Gotta pay homage to B-Rad, you know what I'm saying? And Tate Diggs, too. He's a great
Facts.
actor.
Thanks.
And
Anthony Anderson, phenomenal.
I almost fucking forgot his name, and that's a shame, because I love that brother ever
You wanna
since
know how
Kangaroo Jack.
You know how I remember his name? Because I always confuse his name with the guy that they alleged killed Tupac in Vegas. It was like Anthony Jackson or something like that. I always mix Anthony Anderson and Anthony Jackson all the time. And I like
It's a great way to get some more followers,
Yeah.
you know? Anthony Anderson and Anthony Jackson, you know?
and that still might not be the guy's name. I don't know.
Like, truth is, I'm just not good with names.
Long story short, I don't remember shit.
Yeah, it was funny. But I remember like I was in a conversation with like people about that. I kept saying Anthony Anderson, and then we all acknowledged the fact that like I met who I met, but I was talking about the guy who like beat up B-Rat. That's the name I was
The guy
saying.
from Kangaroo Jack.
yes.
'Cause that's my first like real like memory of that nigga. Like from a kid, Kangaroo Jack came out. I was in the theaters. You feel me? I think my older cousin
Scary
took
Movie
me
3.
out. You feel me?
Him and Kevin Hart in Scary Movie 3. How you gonna wake up dead?
Nah, facts.
You wake up dead because you went to bed alive and you woke up dead, but you're not waking up. You dead. that was good.
Yeah.
What else
that
was he
nigga's
in?
Funny. D-Ray Davis is another funny.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just thought about him, but
Yeah, D-Ray's good.
he's a like, you know what I like about him, and he showed it more as like things have come upon his career. Like he's been in this show Snowfall up until the last season.
I've heard a lot about this show.
It's actually a really good show. It's actually a little bit informative on like how the CIA was bringing in crack, you know, well not crack, but cocaine into, you know, America to help, you know, fund the war in Nicaragua.
Contras, yeah.
Yeah, the Contras and shit. And
Shout out American history.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, we are still the best.
Fuck yeah.
We have a fucked up past. We done some horrible shit.
real fucked
Still
up
the
shit.
best.
We might have a bright
But, like,
future.
Still the best.
Look, take it from people who've been to vacation spots and not been to the vacation spots. Like, cause I've been to over 10 countries in my short life. Nigga, you don't want to live there for the most part. It's like there's very few places that I would actually like move if I didn't have the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what's crazy?
that's what's real. Like,
You know what's
there's only a
crazy
few
though?
places.
Is the fact that you could say that is proof. Because like 99, literally every other country, like you can't say whatever you want about your government or about how the status of your country.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like if I was in like whatever, name a country.
North Korea.
Sure. If I was in North Korea.
We're picking like the most hardest.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Like,
that's just...
let's pick something.
But
let's
no,
pick
but like,
something else,
but like,
Greece.
even like Greece or Sweden or something like that, like, there is an air of like, watch kind of because it's not protected. You can be jailed for talking. It's possible. We're the only place. I think that's probably why ultimately we are the best. Just that alone, freedom of speech. It's like.
It's like, look,
You can't say we're in any other country. You can't say my country isn't the best, or you can't even like in Germany, right? In Germany, it is illegal to mention the Holocaust. That's dangerous.
not only is it illegal to mention the Holocaust, but I heard they arrest even black people for saying nigga. The fuck? Talking
This is
about
my
a black
point,
man
like-
dying in Germany.
And it's like, all right, you're gonna jail people for talking about the Holocaust. So it's like, all right, well, welcome to slowly continuing the Holocaust, you fucking morons. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
It's like,
you're attempting to stop the conversation of something while simultaneously reproducing it slowly.
low key. I mean,
Fucking idiots.
it's
It's like, Jay, it's like they don't want us to mention the Holocaust in Germany because they don't want to be aware of their sins. It's like, yeah, no, talk about them.
we fucked up.
We
Say it.
fucked up.
Say it.
Fucked up all the time.
And I think the only thing that I would say about America is that sometimes, depending on where you live, they do try to hide the history of America.
Of course.
And that's most places. There's
Of course.
There's not too many places where you get like I feel kind of lucky where we like grew up. They didn't really try to hide too much history from us as like as regarding like as into like Texas. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I talked to like at least 3 adults and 3 kids from Texas. Them niggas don't know shit. Like I love and what's
But
crazy
there's
is that
also
I
an
have love
element-
for all 3 of them people. Like, but they just like literally like. You feel me? Like there's some like the closest people like that.
There's
have been
also
to
an
me.
element of like where some of the shit we were taught in New Jersey public schools,
Also wrong.
but
Also
on
wrong
the
as
other
shit.
side of the spectrum of wrong.
Yeah, vouch.
You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
and then like I'm watching these commercials, right, of like New Jersey, the NJEA, the New Jersey Education Association.
Yeah.
And they're talking about like New Jersey's public schools have been the #1 state in the nation for 3 years in a row. And in my head, I go, well, all of your metrics are based on like social justice warrior, like diversity bullshit. So if we're the
But #1 at what exactly?
exact right,
You know
that's what I'm saying. Like you were
like,
#1 at
if
being
we're-
the
if-
social justice
If
warrior.
if we're talking about #1
Jack
people
factories?
fucking like graduating, it's a no child left
We're,
behind.
you know, we're
fucking
also
policy,
#1
you
in
know what I'm saying?
like 30 and plus unemployed living with their parents.
Word.
We're also #1 in that. Like,
Word. So what is the school
Yeah.
really #1 at? Like
Produce-
producing fucking 30-year-olds
Yeah.
that are living with their parents.
and unemployed, completely useless to society, wastes of energy, quite literally, because they've been indoctrinated in a belief that they don't ever have to take responsibility for shit. So nothing is their fault, and they have no impact on it, and the government and Mother Nature will work it all out because they're weak and harmless.
Yes.
I mean, I started to see it as I was like leaving high school, but you fucking till your mom pulled you out of it. You grew up in the fucking belly of the beast, man.
Word.
Like,
Word.
like that's nuts.
Yeah, I'm here now.
I mean, like I said, I feel just a tad bit privileged when it comes to at least history because, like, I don't know. I think I've mentioned it on the show before, but I know I've mentioned it to you. Like, I've seen my town go from like very few black people and only white people to like how that's how it's been for like 30 plus years.
You know
to
what I
coming-
never learned because of
What?
New Jersey?
Wow, wow, wow.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's taught in Texas public schools. Do you know what our very first war was once we became a unified nation after we left the British? We had sent trade ships across the world to just yo, we're a thing now. What's up? How you doing? Here's some cool shit. What's up? And our ships were being just torched and pillaged by, I'm not sure exactly which nation. I think it was Assyrians, but it was a Muslim country. So literally, our very first war as a country was against Muslims. So it's
Islamic State.
Yes, an Islamic State. Yes, that's a better way to put it. It's a much clearer, defined way to put it. An Islamic State and a government. Yes, but it's wouldn't that? It kind of sets the stage, and it doesn't seem so irrational that there is that fear baked into America of the tyranny of Islamic states. Because it was literally our very first war.
Well, see, that's where I feel like the history disconnect comes. Because, as much as me and you know about it, a lot of people that I grew I had to research that shit to find it out on my own, you feel me? I didn't learn that from school, you feel me? I learned that after high school when I was nah, bro, I don't know shit about this country for real. I only know, the Boston Tea Party, you know what I'm saying?
Which is cool as shit, but...
It's cool, but I don't really give a lot of fuck. I want to know about some more shit, you know what I'm saying? I want to know about some, everything, you feel me? Not just,
the Boston Massacre was cool.
The defining factors of, this is why we're this way. It's okay, but, tell me what happened in the middle of that. Why didn't we learn about Black Wall Street? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? That I'm a black man. You don't think I wanted a little bit extra hope that I could one day be on Wall Street?
Well, here's why we didn't learn about it in New Jersey. This is really fucked up.
Tell me.
Guess what would have led to Black Wall Street continuing to flourish? And people don't want to think about this, but this is the truth. What would have... All right, better way to frame this question. Which political party do you think destroyed Black Wall Street?
Democrats.
Blue people.
Right. And the typical assumption is Republicans because they're racist.
Well,
But that's the uninformed assumption.
Yeah, of course.
Republican policy would have meant free market capitalism, and if that's what Black Wall Street became, then let it flourish. Because that's what the free market would have wanted.
Because everyone wins that way. You get what I'm saying?
Guess what happens when the government intervenes? You get planes of crop dusters dropping bombs on primarily black but extremely wealthy neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just later, nigga.
Right?
Yeah, literally. That's
Literally.
That's what they said. It's crazy.
And it's I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast, and he did a Sober October recap with Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer, and Ari Shaffir. And Tom Segura said something that when he said it, I didn't know why I disagreed with it, but I figured it out. He was saying that the Civil War was solely about slavery.
No.
And it wasn't. It was not solely about slavery. It was not.
No.
It was also, because, let's be real. All right, but here's the other thing. And I think that it gets overlooked a lot. The North was about what? Industrialization. Yeah. And the South was about slavery. Which led to more economic prosperousness? Clearly industrialization. It's not even fucking close.
Not close.
Okay?
Yeah, obviously, look where we are.
What was the precursor to industrialization?
Slavery?
Free market capitalism.
Whoa. I'm a little tipsy already.
Right? Because it's the allowance of innovation that is given by free market capitalism that allows a motherfucker to go make machines and test that shit and see what the fuck is up to make shit more efficient. That's capitalism. That's how we got cars and the Ford Motor Company. That's how we got that shit.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Lord, yeah.
That was the North. That was not the South. That was Detroit. That wasn't fucking Tuscaloosa. You know what I mean? It was so. The idea that the Civil War was distinctly about slavery.
Ask that shit 3 times, didn't he?
You know me, bro.
He's hogging everything.
Hogging the
dog.
blood, dog.
Smoke the rest of it. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm not gonna do that. We
No.
need more weed.
We have a lot more.
woods.
I have papers too. But it's just like I don't know the idea that like it's funny that we didn't learn about it because it was Democratic policy and the Democratic Party that burned down Tulsa. And as New Jersey, we are the quote the #1 public schools for the last 3 years.
Let's go.
Under the set of rules laid out by the SJWs and Democrats.
Yeah, I graduated from.
So why didn't we learn about Tulsa?
Because we're better.
Because the people who committed it are now running our public schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean,
graduated from.
It's nuts, man. Why didn't we learn about Margaret Sanger?
I don't know.
I have no clue.
Either
I
nothing.
have no clue. I mean, I've got a clue, but me with my complexion, I'll keep that.
And it
for the
goes both
Patreon.
ways. It definitely goes both
The
ways.
government's gonna have to pay for my answer, so I'll just
Facts.
keep that to myself.
Big facts. Big facts. That's funny. It's very funny.
How the fuck do we get here?
I don't know. We just
From
been
Love Is
talking.
Blind?
I think so. Somehow. Who cares?
Who does care?
Who gives a shit?
Oh, I gotta finish about Love Is
Okay,
Blind.
please.
'Cause
please.
We're gonna come back next week with the drama, guys. So tune the fuck in, please. Stay tuned. But either way, I'm watching this shit, right? And right before he gets to say "I don't," because like I said, they gave out too much of a spoiler to like. Why would he be mad if he says "I do"? Like if he says "I do," why would her brother be all mad outside of the wedding? You know what I'm saying? So they gave up too much. And I'm talking about you stupid ass 25-year-old Bartiste. You should have fucking married Nancy. Actually, I won't know until tonight, 3 a.m., because that's when the new episode is dropping, and I get to see her brother try to whoop your ass, because that's what it looked like.
You already
what I'm
know.
saying?
You already know. He
You already
like.
know who it is.
Like, there's no reason for him to be wilding out like that. You should have seen the way they approached you when you met them first, that you better just leave her the fuck alone and not show up if you was going to say no. Nigga,
He's
fuck
so
that check.
invested.
Like, yeah. It's a good fucking show. It's a good fucking show, Max.
Remember,
Like,
guys, time is money.
it is.
It's very
I
funny.
got 2 APs.
Okay. What
Who
about
black
them?
P's gonna kiss my ring?
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
I called everybody.
Smoke. You're good,
I
brother.
called everybody, dog.
You're good. That's whatever.
Nah, but yeah,
Very
but
funny.
no, seriously, that shit, like, it's like, that's why I'm kind of mad.
Two APs. That's a good record though.
I feel like baby.
That's a good record though, bro.
Yo, that shit goes hard.
Shout out my boy Mike, man.
Mike is.
NHS, man.
What you know about my boy Mike?
Brown Flag Boys. Shout out. Nah, Mike killed that, bro.
Nah, that was kind of hard.
Mike killed that, yo. He bodied that shit.
Raj,
I
you
was
sound
so-
like that, bro.
I gotta hear it first.
I'm pretty sure that's on Apple right now. We could dead run that. Shout out my boy Mike. He bodied that
But
shit.
interlude, since
What's
we're
up,
talking about
baby?
music, you know what song? And I'm like regret to say it because I know like I've always kind of like even when he was beefing with Meek Mill, I've always been kind of like, yo, y'all sleeping on Drake, my boy? Like, you
Well,
know, look.
go
Before
ahead,
you say
go ahead,
anything-
go ahead.
Before you say anything, right?
What about me?
He dropped with 21 Savage
Right,
over the weekend,
right.
or, you know, a few days
everybody
ago and
knows,
shit.
right?
And the one song that I just like, literally the words are in here rant free, like, and I'm like happily singing them is Back Outside Boys. Like,
It's not the outro, is it?
nah,
Okay.
it's like track 5. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? It's like it's been hard for me to get to the bottom of the track list.
I
because I've
listened
been
to it
having
like
that shit
sporadically.
on,
I haven't
I've
one
had
dropped
it
all the
on.
way through.
I've had that song on repeat. Nigga said, "Back outside, boys, toting a 70 on the strip. I'm ready to die."
Oh god.
I was like, "What?" I was like, "What did you say?" And
Oh
then,
no.
And then he said, "What'd he say? Something about cutting the traction, ducking the corners. Bet I make shit glide." I was like,
Oh no.
man!" I was like, I don't know why, but this shit just hits.
Yeah,
hits.
that's vibes.
I was like, "Come on, bro."
Speaking of
Stack
Drake,
the shit
though,
with a briefcase,
Yeah.
put the shit with the vibes. I was like, "Yo, the shit had me tweaked
it's a good
up,
record.
bro. Like,
That's
it
a
had
good
me-
record.
it
I
had me
gotta go
tweaked
back
up.
and listen to that one.
It had me tweaked up.
But
bro.
the one I was pumped on just because I know who, like, I know, you know what I'm saying. But shout out Pat, fucking Mixed by the Best. He him and Shiv, Loud Pack Music, fucking produced that last record, the outro. So
Oh, word.
shouts to them. That's bro from 934 who
Oh, fire.
I ended up taking his place once he moved out to Cali after the whole
Word.
Whoopty shit. So shout out to him, bro. That's fire. That's big. And bro, you want to talk about leverage? Shout out Pat, bro. Pat up. Good shit. That's dope.
He engineered the fuck out of that song.
No, he made the beat, bro. Him and Shiv is loud pad music.
I'm talking about for whatchamacallit.
Oh, for Whoop D? Yeah, he bodied that. He bodied that.
The fuck out of that shit. You feel me? Like, yo, we talked about that shit when it came out before
Yeah.
we even like
Yeah.
discussed like who was on
Nah,
it or whatever.
Pat's
I was
crazy,
just
bro.
Like, yo, I was like, I'm not like, it's not even about like the words or what. I was like, you hear this shit though? Like, this shit is crisp. Like,
Yeah,
this
Pat's
shit-
crazy, bro.
Shit's crisp as
Oh,
fuck.
yeah, there's nobody can take nothing away from Pat. Pat's crazy.
Word. Definitely shout out to him.
Pat's wicked, bro.
Nigga. Ah,
Big spooty spooties. It's also the scooty booties. Crazy, bro.
yeah, bro.
Love is blind.
Oh, Love is Blind. So what else we got? We've got a Nigerian man named SK, and this nigga, like, I don't know. Maybe it's something about me and the way that I be. Certain people from Africa, their face always look the same. Like, you feel like, so when they're happy or they're sad or they're mad, like, their face, like,
I
it's
will
always-
neither confirm nor deny.
It's always
Yeah.
got, like, a half
Yo.
smile, half, like, I don't know if this nigga's plotting on me type of look.
Meteor
You feel me?
strike.
Like you never know what's going to happen next. You feel me? He's like smiling at this girl at the altar and then tells her, "I do not." Before she even gets a chance.
How
to
did you say it
answer,
again?
I do not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Meteor strike.
Cut it out. All right.
Meteor strike.
That's too far.
I knew what you meant the first time. I'm right here with you, bro.
We were all here. Like,
Meteor strike.
but now the picture is like.
He's a tank now,
that's why
guys. He's
she
a
at
tank
the
now.
altar. Like, that's why-
He's a tank now.
Nah, but like.
He damaged her heart, and then he had to protect himself and became a tank.
Nah, look, I don't know if they're staying together, and like maybe because he said it wasn't the right time.
Oh,
You
you do
feel
not.
me? And that he loves her very much, or
Okay.
whatever, right? So I don't know if they're gonna stay together and maybe plan a wedding in the future, and they just need more time to like grow together or whatever. I ain't sure. Fuck you. But
You gotta pull these up, bro.
this guy's
You
a
gotta
fucking
put
asshole.
these in the
Meteor strike.
Yeah, you gotta pull these photos up.
But pretty much. So her family wasn't with it. Like they didn't come to the wedding. Like pretty much nobody, just her girls, like for her court or whatever. You know, her bridesmaid court or whatever. But like
Copy.
nobody from her family, like her mom, her dad, they didn't show up for her. You feel me? So I was like, damn,
That's
dog,
just
like
sad.
you did that. Like everybody knew that they wasn't coming from the beginning. Like they didn't want to meet him or nothing like that. And I was like, yo, dog, like you brought her up there, had her go through your Nigerian traditions and whatever, all for you to say no. That's fucked up.
It's kind of funny.
That's funny. Yo, I laughed.
That's kinda
hard.
funny as
And I'm
shit.
sorry
You did it for
I'm
Tyler.
sorry to Raven. It's not funny. You're beautiful. Not my type, but you're beautiful. Oh my God, it's just a fucked up situation because she was all crying, and of course his mom had to console her because she ain't got no mom there. You know what I'm saying? Damn, that's fucked up. Like, why you couldn't just say yes and get a divorce,
Meteor strike.
or not even fucking show up, or tell her beforehand?
Because that'd be lying. Yeah, tell her beforehand. Don't
Tell her
even.
beforehand.
Yeah.
Don't make
Yeah.
like your whole family like it's like almost a mockery.
But then part of me goes like, all right, well, that could have also just been like the producers of the show were like, well, we need content, guys.
Come on, guys. Start crying. Start crying.
Like, I need you to like at least put the suit on.
There's been there's been couples that they broke up and they never got back together for that marriage period, and like they never like
None
went
of
to
that.
the wedding.
Right.
So I don't think because like they're trying to see if the connection is real only if they really want to be there. It's like scripted to a certain amount. You
Okay.
feel me? I don't think it's very scripted at all because like they be like.
But
it's
isn't
like
that
they
the point of it? Is
That's
to
a
make
look.
you think it's not scripted?
Yo, I got.
Isn't that kind of like the whole thing?
I think so. But like you
But,
can
like,
tell,
that's,
you can
like-
tell when
so
certain
it's
things
working.
are scripted. You can tell when certain things are scripted. Certain shows, you can like, especially love shows, you can tell because like guys, especially bad actors, they're not good at acting like like they're in love because like guys. Like,
Yeah, but really, really, really good actors.
really good
are.
ones, yes, they get. But when I tell you, you look at this compiled season, the worst pair of actors that.
How do you know?
I know
They could be that good.
Are they?
Yes,
Cole,
clearly.
are you that fucking good?
It's working on you.
Do you love Zenup? Do
No,
you?
I don't.
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't think any of them love any of them. And I don't think any of them care about any of
There's
them.
some relationships that from that experience are still together. And
Yeah,
thriving from this day,
because
and
they both are represented by the same agency, and it's better for both of them because they get more out of it and get to produce more content.
They don't produce no content. They're out of
Sure.
they're out of the TVs.
Sure.
I keep up with this show. They're very private. Very private. They don't talk about nothing. Don't talk about. I don't even know if they got kids right now. I'm pretty sure they do because they both were spraying on each other since they seen each other.
Yeah, okay, we'll see.
I'm telling you. He was just
We'll
like
see.
you,
We'll,
you know what I'm
we'll
saying?
find out about it next week.
Look, you know what I'm saying? There was a white guy who caught some jungle fever through the wall, and then he saw her, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I saw it in his eyes.
I'm
I saw
dead."
it in his eyes. He was
He had
like,
that primal instinct.
he was like, "No, that's my baby. Like, there goes my baby."
I'm dead.
I'm telling you, yo, he was going wild. It was nuts. But yeah, that show, I've been watching that the last 2 days. I binged the fuck out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got done with that right before I, parked my car and got up here. That's why it's fresh on my brain. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, but Bartiste, I'm waiting to see if
Right.
your ass get kicked or not.
Nah, I'm straight. We'll just pop another one open in a little bit. Oh man. So I had something. I forget what it was.
Your 13th reason why.
Because it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit.
It's about to cause mine. You're not.
I'm causing mime.
Doctor Not So Strange.
Doctor clearly schizophrenic.
Dr. Schizo, what's wrong?
I see things.
Shapes and colors.
Sigma's mindset.
It's like I didn't go to college for my PhD.
I dropped out of high school.
Serious question.
Okay.
This is a Sigma quote.
Okay.
How could you seek answers without knowing what to ask?
Oh, it's a very true question. Because you have no idea. The thing is, it's like you have to seriously know what to ask. That's the other thing. It's not about having a question. It's about knowing what the right question is. To get, oh yeah.
True.
And there's like a way to do it, right? Like even like within surveys where it's like very suggestive where you can phrase the question to elicit the answer you're looking for. Right? Because like how does the person know what the answer to the question is if they don't know the question? And they don't know the question until they read it. So the way that you phrase the question can determine, or at least weigh it more likely in one way how they answer.
What is that melody?
Life. Son, welcome to it.
This guy just brain fucked me because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but he's talking
Yeah,
about.
it's true.
I'm talking about a 62-year-old scientist who got like molested by a black hole and got fucked up.
Yeah. It's
Molested by a black hole?
yeah, but it's not like a dude.
What do you mean
It's
molested?
Like
and by black
it's a
hole,
fictional
dude,
character in a video game, and he gets like all his like brain like gets altered because he like enters a black hole.
Okay.
He's like the first person apparently, and like he comes back out. Now his brain's all fucked up.
Multiple personalities.
Yeah, like he's like clearly schizoed out.
This is literally him. He's all fucked up. Though.
Yeah, like he's clearly schizoed out.
Messed him up
Okay.
badly.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, and one of his quotes in the game is literally like, how can you seek the answer when you don't even know the question? Or something roughly like that.
Yeah.
How can you seek the answer?
Without knowing the question.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. Like when I first saw him, I'm like, damn, he got me.
No, it's real shit. It's the
Nah,
truth.
it's true. It's
Yeah.
like, it's so like it hits so deep. I had to like
Yeah.
look into my mic.
Well, it's funny 'cause, like,
Mike, do you have the fucking answer?
I've been binge, like, and I mean binge watching. Like, I'm already on, like, lecture 11 of Jordan Peterson's biblical or psychological significance of the biblical stories lecture series.
Yeah.
I'm all the way through it. Like, I'm on 11 already.
Did you seek the answers?
I mean, you want to talk about some fucking eye-opening shit?
Yes.
Go watch this lecture series. He literally like goes through from the start of like Genesis 1 all the way through. And like each line he's like explain like cuz like that he's like yo like if there's a line even like 3 words in this book that you're missing and you don't understand, it's not because it's insignificant, it's because you're stupid. That
You're just idiot.
well, because like if something's gonna last for however long the Bible has lasted or whatever, like only the most important, unforgettable pieces are gonna last.
It's just that.
So if you're missing something, it's because you're missing it. It's not because there's nothing there. So he like goes through each one like in pure fucking length. It's insanity. My head has been cracked open. It's nuts.
Sigma.
No, for real, it's nuts. Well, because like it's, and then it all like because before I started watching the lecture series, I heard his quote of because somebody asked him like, does he believe in God? He was like, I don't know. I don't know if God exists. Like I have no proof to say he does or he doesn't. However, what I do know is that if you act in the way that if he is real, he manifests himself as though he is. Like the shit that like in the Bible that like if you talk about like that he like lays out in these lecture series, if you act that way, it will act that way. If you don't, then it won't. On like a purely psychological level. Like he doesn't even care about the historical or the religious, none of it. He's purely psychological analysis of it. And I'm like, all right, that's the best because like we're in our time period, we're very unique because like we were born too late to explore the earth, but too early to explore around the earth. So the only thing left to explore is our own fucking mind. So it's like he goes crazy into it. It's nuts, man. Watch that shit. Each one's like 3 hours. It's heavy shit.
I'll find the time. Where is it on?
YouTube.
Also, there'll be ad breaks.
A little bit. But you can skip them.
No. For
You need
something
the
that
ad
long,
breaks.
I need the ad breaks because I will soon, like especially on
Yeah.
YouTube, like my up next video will be nothing of what I'm watching. It's gonna be of either the Dallas Cowboys or ridiculousness. And if I see a too good of a video, like when I like accidentally like hit my finger, I'm gonna be like, this nigga been talking for a minute. I'll come back to him.
Yeah, like I'm gonna end up having to like go back and rewatch all of them.
Yeah, I mean,
It's one of those,
essentially,
like,
I'm gonna
I'm
have
not-
to do that anyways.
I'm
you know
not
what saying?
like there's no way I have digested all of it. There's no way. It's because he talks a lot and very fast.
He does.
And like I'd be having to pause and like search up the definitions of words he's talking about. It's insane, bro. It's been quite the experience.
Word. I could imagine, man. Welcome to the bloodline.
For context, go ahead and explain the context behind the title of this.
Okay, yeah, the episode's gonna be called "Joining the Bloodline" because, mine and Ronnie's boy Da is married. His sister-in-law is Catalia, and me and Dan are gonna set Ronnie up with one of their in his age bracket cousins
Please don't.
to make life super cool.
No.
And he's going to quote unquote join the bloodline.
I'm not, Raj. I'm not doing this, dog.
No?
They're doing it against my will.
Against your will?
Dude, it was against my will. I didn't plan on it happening. Like,
But you went along with it.
Yeah, because it was fucking awesome.
Why
What did
are
you
you
want
forcing
me
me to go along with your schemes?
Because it'll be awesome.
Fuck you!
It's not fuck me, man. All you're saying is fuck you.
Stop. Come on, guys. Do better, man.
Sorry.
Do better,
Hey,
man.
here's what I can tell you.
Okay.
Don't walk down the same valley of shadows that he
Christ.
walked down.
Oh, Lord.
The valley's already been shadows.
See, how long deep are we in? 43 minutes in? We're clear. She's not getting this far.
My valley's been shadows.
Well,
Fuck it. It's too late now.
well, you also are at the discretion to text her immediately and before this goes out to the public.
Be like,
You
hey,
have control of that. You don't have
Yeah.
to let her find out through this.
Look, here's the thing, right? She's not gonna find out through this.
Like, right, like now see?
What are we doing?
44 minutes in. Let's go.
What are we doing?
We're on the time scale. Let's go.
This is like specifically what she asked me not to do when I got off the phone with her. Shit's horrible, man. You can't always keep promises, man. But yeah, man.
I'm just saying, bruv.
After, not after this, I got shit to do. But after that, I'll probably have to do it.
Yeah.
It just doesn't. Yeah.
I mean, like,
Fuck.
here's the deal. You have to make the decision. Either you blur all of this part, because this is the part that matters. The beginning doesn't matter. We can leave all that in. So that has no context. This is the part. So it's either quite literally just take all of this part out or text her. You have no choice. Like,
Please make
No,
my
I'm not
life
doing
easy.
it over text. 'Cause that's
but you know what I mean? Like, contact her, I guess, is a better way to put it.
Well, not right now at this moment.
No, of course
saying,
not.
like,
Before the podcast gets public.
Like I said tonight.
Okay, fair.
It's already
Listen,
in the books
he had
for
this one up by
tonight.
10 p.m. The last week, he had it
You
up by
gotta
10 p.m.
Chill. You've got to chill, my boy.
I
I
know
think
what-
she's subscribed.
I know what that melody. If she has noties on, you're screwed.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you're-
She knows that melody.
Yeah, she's OD fucked if she has those noties on, bro.
Fuck me. I mean,
Like, you're big time fucked.
yeah, man. Whatever. It's just gotta
That's
be.
very
It's how it is. Apologies in advance if this is how it happens, but
What?
I mean, not really. I mean, there's an argument to be made that it's like,
I'm not
You
trying
had
to. I'm not trying to though. I'm not trying to have that argument because then that just give light to something else when I get out of here.
No.
Oh, man.
why
I'm
would it
not-
give light to what?
I don't look. I mean, I don't want to talk about her or that or nothing. All right, like I don't need it because like
Oh, it's
she
fair.
just
That's
like
fair.
it sucks to say, but baby girl done blew my high. Like you feel me? It blows my high. Like you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you ain't been to the crib in a while. You ain't
know what I'm
recorded
s-
no music in a while, bro.
You know what I'm saying,
Word, we
right?
should record some right now. Fuck this. Fuck you.
I have 2 sessions tonight. Eat your like, shut up. Eat your own dick.
Fuck
Not
you.
with me.
If I could, I would. Fuck you. It's mine.
Wait a goddamn second, Deli. The motherfucker said he would eat his own ding dong if he could, because it's his. Self eradicated or
I
something?
don't know how to contend with that. I don't want to. Back to your problems, 'cause that's weird enough. Hey, man. Just don't go back to being a whore, please. Oh, shit. There he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what I was saying. Scooty booties, man. Scooty booties.
Time to scooter booty.
Very fun. What time are we at?
47.
You want to just cut it?
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Ending.
Why would you do this?